Thank you for keeping it on. Great day, SA. Finding the right personal injury lawyer after an accident can make all the difference. Kristen Urban caught up with Janicek Law and found out how they are helping with those cases and so much more.
I'm joined by Jacy and Philip with Janicek Law. We have some really important information to cover today. Jacy, I want to start with you. For viewers at home who don't know much about Janicek Law, what personal injury cases do you typically cover?
We handle all types of personal injury cases: car wrecks, dog bites, slip and falls, sexual assaults. If you're injured, negligent security at apartment complexes. So we handle every personal injury claim.
It really sounds like you handle a lot here, and I want to bring in Philip as well. Philip, why should somebody hire a personal injury attorney as opposed to just using an insurance company?
Well, a lot of times when someone is injured and they really don't know what their rights are, what insurance companies typically do is they will do what's called a swoop and settle, where they come in, they contact the individual who's been injured, the claimant, and then they will immediately make a settlement. And that has been upheld by the Court of Appeals, and it's also been upheld by our legislators. And basically what that means is, without knowing the extent of the injuries, without knowing if the person's going to need future medical care, or without knowing the full extent of their damages, the insurance company will literally record the individual over the phone, get them to sign off on a release, and or not even sign off on a release. The recording is enough, and then that individual is bound by that. So by hiring a personal injury law firm like the Janicek Law Firm, you get the full breadth of an investigation into the case. You find out what the individual's damages are. The person no longer has to worry about dealing with the insurance company. They deal only with their attorneys, and so their rights are going to be significantly protected.
I just think it's important to go ahead and get an attorney. That way, a lot of people when they're injured don't know the depths of their injuries that day, and that is when insurance companies are calling you. So to wait, see how injured you are, get an attorney, get treatment before you agree to take an amount that maybe is not going to make you whole after all your injuries.
Jacy, that really just sounds like such important information. And speaking of people that have been injured, for someone who is going through this, why would you say it's so important and why they should reach out to Janicek Law?
Okay, so there's about 111,000 lawyers in the state of Texas. Only about 1,300 are board certified in personal injury trial law. And personal injury trial law is basically a next level beyond the bar examination that most lawyers take. It references an examination that you have to take. You have to be practicing for X amount of years, and you have to have X amount of trials in order to do it. And at Janicek Law Firm, half of our lawyers are board certified. So we have the expertise, the knowledge, and the training and experience to take a case from the very beginning all the way through trial.
Wow, it really sounds like you have people covered here at Janicek Law. And speaking of covered, I know that you all also have a really special offer for viewers at home that are listening right now.
Yes, today only, if the viewers call and mention GDSA, we will be reducing our contingency fee to 25%.
Wow. And so for viewers at home, they're hearing all this, they're listening, they want to reach out. How can they find more information on Janicek Law?
Well, they can go to our website at janiceclaw.com, or they can call the number on their screen, or when you go to the website, you can contact Jacy or myself.